Hey, good morning, guys. It's February the 3rd, Sunday, 2019, and I'm in the Catskill Mountains of New York, having a little bit of a warm-up from the weather we've been seeing. We have what they call the polar vortex come down through last week, drop temperatures well into the negative numbers. Today is the beginning of a warm-up, though it hasn't happened yet, as you can see, but it is going to get above freezing eventually at the trailhead. I'm coming up Balsam Mountain from Ryder Hollow, doing a loop. Came up from down there. Over there is Bel Mountain, once a popular ski area. I'm not even sure if it's open anymore. But I got about another half a mile to go to get to Balsam. And there's not a lot of views up here, so I'm trying to take a couple of photos now to orientate myself for later. I am doing a loop, so I'm going to come down on the other side. I did this in the summertime from a different direction, from the east, so it's the first time me coming in from the west. I have snowshoes, but I haven't had to use them. As you can see, I'm not really post-holing here. This is just drifted snow. There is a trail, believe it or not, that's fairly packed down, what we call the spine, so I'm walking the spine of that. Not really doing any damage, so as long as I can keep those clunky old snowshoes off, I'm happy. Alright, that's it for now. Take a few photos later. Still making my way up the trail, but came across a sign, and it's a good sign. It's 3,500 feet. So this is our goal of climbing all the mountains above 3,500 feet in the Catskills. This means we're close to getting to the top of this one. I believe this one's around 3,700. Probably got about another quarter of a mile to go. So once we get up these couple of little ridges here, should have a slight plateau to walk across, which is nice. Trail, once again, it's nice and packed down in here. There was a stretch back there where I was breaking trail. Hope the people coming behind me appreciate it, because it's pretty laborious. But it's snowing up here yet, but being that it's a weekend and fairly mild weather, I'm sure we'll be seeing a few folks up here. Okay, take some more pictures in a few. Well, surprisingly enough, it looks like I stumbled across a view here. Nice little ledge here. I'll be careful not to slip off of this thing. Well, holy cow, take a look at this. That is impressive. Higher than most of the mountains right now. Not quite the bluebird day I expected, but it is beautiful out. I'll take a few more on the way down. Okay, this is it. We're at the top. There it is. The top of Balsam Mountain, the highest point. You can argue it's a little bit higher over there, but that might just be snow. So it's retreat into the pines at the top here. No view, but we're lucky to get some views on the way up. It's very quiet, very still. There's no breeze at all. It's comfortable for being at the freezing point, but I'm gonna take a look around and enjoy the calmness here for a while and head down the eastern side of the mountain. We came up on the western side, so had our back to a lot of weather, a lot of wind anyways. So we should even be a little bit more sheltered coming down the eastern side of the mountain here, doing a big loop back down to Rider Hollow. Actually, I'm going to go over this way. Okay, catch up with you in a few. Okay, coming up on a crossroads here. Just came down from Balsam, ran into one guy. It's kind of our call between the two mountains here. Got a mile and a half to the parking area, 1.7. That's where we're headed. The guy I saw, he came up from McKinley Hollow, which is this way, which is again 1.7. We're kind of like right in the middle between the mountains. I think that's steeper going that way because it's about a 1,000-foot rise in about a mile. I did that during the summer. It's pretty tough. He was sweating in the middle of all this. He was really sweating profusely after climbing that. I'm hoping this is easier. I think it is, going the way that we came on the loop. So we're going to continue with our loop down to Rider Hollow from Balsam Mountain. And I'll take some more video in a little bit. See you in a few. So far there's been 2 water crossings down here, and this is the second of them. Not huge by any means. It's only a couple inches deep, but you know, you gotta be careful coming down. You don't want to slip on the snow and go tumbling in. And you certainly don't want to get wet in this weather either. So, I mean, that's it. A couple of steps across it, so it's not terribly bad at all. I'm not sure how many more there are. Wasn't even aware there was 2, but there you go. Pretty much down in the flat of it. I mean, there's a slight incline here, loss of elevation, but it's pretty nice in here. Still a little windy. Hold a little something over my ears just because it is still winter. But we're a little protected in here, this little hollow that they call them here in the Catskills. Catch up with you in a few. And made our 4th and 5th water crossing so far to come up on this little lean-to in the woods here. It's very nice. Unoccupied, surprisingly enough. This is very close to the parking area. Easy to get to. I'm surprised there isn't more people here today. Well, it's just a simple shelter. Keep you out of the weather. Actually, looks like it's seen better days. It's a little bit moist in there. A couple of dry spots, but it'll do. Do for a nice camping area. And they have a nice little outhouse. All the comforts of home. Nice little bridge crossing there. Back up a hill. Okay, so we're coming to the end here, following the creek down into Ryder Hollow. Coming up on the kiosk here to sign out the register. Quite a few cars in here. There was one other car when I came up this morning, so it's filled up quite a bit. All right, it's right about noon time, so a little under 5 hours we did 5 miles. Till next time, happy hiking.